Duck Dishcloth. How are you? Feeling very tie-dye today. Let's see. The ducks picked a dishcloth for us last week on Missi over at Missi's Yarniverse's channel. The ducks picked the Chevron columns. In looking at the Chevron columns, I wasn't sure. I was like, okay. I don't know. I'm out of ideas. It looked like a fancy dishcloth to me. So I guess it's out of my norm, but I made a dishcloth. Let's see. What did I use? I used sugar and cream. All these kitchen cotton names are starting to blend together when I recall them from memory. Let's see. I used my, I've worn that label off, 4.5 millimeter hook that I just keep in my little tote bag. This is my Duck dishcloth, my current Duck dishcloth bag. I picked it because it's tie-dye, and Missi reminds me of tie-dye. And so I used that variegated purple. I don't think it has a name. Does it have a name? Oh, it does. Let's see. Purple Haze Ombre. This is an older ball. Over the years, I've picked up so much kitchen cotton. I have two little big storage totes. Are average size. Let's downplay it a little bit. I've hoarded two gigantic totes of kitchen cotton over the years, and I've put them all together. I have them solids and variegateds. They're hiding under the bed. So I just grabbed two of them, two that I thought looked nice together. Oh, there's the other label. That is also a sugar and cream, and the color is cream, which makes sense. It's like a little pastel yellow. All right, what did I make? What did I make? Where is it? Ta-da! The ends. The ends. Every single row was a finish off and go back the other direction, working right side, wrong side. Single crochets, double crochets, triple crochet. Front post triple crochet was that little braid, that little V. In the book, I wasn't sure how it was going to make that V, but yeah, followed the directions. Didn't have a problem. This is pretty. It will work as a dishcloth. It'll work as a crumb catcher. It will definitely find a place to be in the house. It wasn't a complicated stitch. It worked up nice and easy. I worked it in the car. Don't remember where we're going. My husband's a mechanic, and sometimes he'll bring home vehicles that need to be test driven for a certain amount of miles at a certain miles per hour to make sure that the check engine lights don't come back on. So he brought home two cars last week, so it got to go for a car ride. I enjoyed it. It was very easy going. I mean, I worked it in the car, so it didn't need too much attention. As a stitch sampler, this is an amazing little design. It's got wonderful visual impact. Like that's a pretty little dishcloth. As a stitch sampler, I could very easily see making this in a panel, a back panel, you know, a long rectangle the size of your back, and two front panels, and then working some sleeves on it and making it a cardigan or something. Probably not out of the kitchen cotton, but those ends, what are you going to do with all those ends? Looking back, I'm sure we could have worked it where you work the next row and then slip up the side. Well, no, because all the single crochets were worked, you know, left to right, because you're flipping it over, and then left to right, and then the other one's worked right to left because you're working on the front side of it. Not sure. I just follow the directions, but someone, not me, even the back is pretty, could figure out how to work that up without so many ends. I don't really have the brain power for it, but very enjoyable. Dishcloth. I'd proudly clean my bottom with this. That's it. Missy over at Missy's Yarniverse is hanging out with the ducks today. Go over to her channel and let's see which pattern we're working next. There's not too many left. In the front of my book, I haven't put the date or anything, but I put a little check mark on the index of the ones we've already worked, and I was looking at it. We're going to need that quacking to dive in a bit more if this is going to go on forever, because we're quickly working through these. Oh my goodness, look how fast the year's flown by. Also in my book, I wrote 2026 Cal, and then I put hashtag #DuckDuckDishcloth on YouTube. So if someday this book ever travels out of my life and heads into somebody else's life, maybe if they're interested, they can come across this book, decide to make some of them, or as inspiration, they could put in hashtag #DuckDuckDishcloth and enjoy the journey that we all took together along with us, right? It's frozen in time. Crochet history. All right, that's it. I made a dishcloth. All right, ready for the next ones, duck. I'm ready, duck. Let's do this. All right, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.